Today officially marks the era of Trent Alexander at Liverpool and begins the era of Trent Alexander-Arnold at Real Madrid. This is someone that has absolutely given everything for Liverpool, and today he marks a dream come true. He has been announced by Real Madrid and he is going to be wearing the royal whites of Spania, the best, arguably the best team in the world, have just got better by getting one of the best right backs in the world. This guy going to Real Madrid might be a revelation that they never knew they needed. Of course, they have Carvajal in that position, but guess what? Trent brings a different aspect. Guess what? They have a new coach that understands using the way to use a wing back. You get me? It is going to be madness. Trent at Real Madrid has the potential to be one of the best moves that we have seen in the 21st century. But let's go. We are going to break this entire story wide open and give you guys the latest update on what happened today with Trent in the announcement of Trent Alexander-Arnold being a Real Madrid player. Let's go. Now this, of course, like I said, the end of an era at Liverpool. Alexander-Arnold leaves Liverpool after spending his entire career at the club. I believe it is 22 years. 22 years at the club. His entire adult career was spent at Liverpool. And then winning 9 major trophies, including the Champions League and the Premier League. His departure has divided opinion among Liverpool fans, with some expressing disappointment and others understanding his desire for a new challenge. Now, that is the most cantankerous part of this particular move, because Liverpool fans are very passionate Scousers, and I know that when they saw someone that was born in Liverpool, someone that was raised in Liverpool, and someone that played for Liverpool, living the dream of every Scouser, they thought he was going to be the next Gerrard. But this was not the situation, because he said in his conference there was only one team that would make me leave Liverpool, and that was Real Madrid. And that was what happened, because he arrived at Real Madrid, or Real Madrid arrived, and his head was turned. Now, Real Madrid's strategic way of signing the situation. Real Madrid secured Alexander-Arnold ahead of the Club World Cup, paying £10 million to register him early. That is just mind-blowing. They paid £10 million for them to have the opportunity to win 100. I think personally that that's a good deal. I think personally that that is a smart move. Now they have to win it. If not, that £10 million looks like an absolute waste, because he hasn't trained very well or very long with the likes of Xavi Alonso. But I guess that's why they brought him in, because this would not only act as a competition that would be able to give them £100 million, but it would act as a pre-season. So this is quite clever from Real Madrid. Club president Florentino Perez hailed the signing and called it a dream come true, and emphasizing that Alexander-Arnold chose Madrid over other clubs. I don't know which other clubs came for Trent, because he wasn't really leaving, but Trent chose Real Madrid over other clubs. That's what Alexander Perez, or Florentino Perez, I almost put them together in that situation, but Florentino Perez basically said. And then his first words as a Madrista, I hope I said that right, at his unveiling, Alexander-Arnold spoke fluent Spanish. That means he knew that he was coming to Real Madrid a long time ago. He spoke fluent Spanish, which impressed the Madrid fans and officials alike. It is truly amazing, but this boy was prepped. He has been taking Spanish classes for over 2 years now. I truly believe that. You get me? And it absolutely paid off because he spoke fluent Spanish. I did not know anything he was saying in that situation because I do not speak Spanish, but I know it was fluent. In quote, he says, signing for Real Madrid does not happen every day. It is a dream come true. That is the words of Trent Alexander-Arnold, and I'm happy that he gets to live his dream. Now, the shirt number and identity shift is what every single person will be talking about right now. First, Trent Alexander-Arnold chooses to wear number 12. But due to the La Liga regulations, Trent Alexander-Arnold cannot wear his iconic number 66 and will instead don the number 12 shirt. So it is not just because of him wanting to wear 12. He just can't do it with the La Liga relegations. I think the relegation basically states that you have to fill out a number until it gets to that particular point before you then go into the crazy numbers, the 66, the 100s and stuff like that, of that nature. And then he has opted to have Trent on the back of his shirt instead of his full surname, making it a personal rebrand. I told you guys this situation. Trent Alexander-Arnold going to Real Madrid is not only for football. He's going to do what David Beckham has done. He's going to do what David Beckham did while he left Manchester United for Real Madrid. It is simple, and there's no way you become a big global brand by having the word Alexander-Arnold. It is too long, too many syllables. But when it's just Trent, now you understand that you're becoming a world superstar. When they know you by the first name, when they know you by one name, for instance, Serena, for instance, Ronaldo, for instance, Messi, all those people have a personal brand that can be recognized by every single person in the world by one name. And I believe that is what Trent Alexander-Arnold is going to be doing by the word Trent on the back of his shirt. It is absolutely ridiculous, and I absolutely love it for him. Liverpool's planned replacement is what is next on the agenda. Liverpool wasted no time in securing a replacement, signing Jeremy Frimpong from Bayer Leverkusen for 35 million euros. And to me, personally, I think that is an absolutely steal because Frimpong is a maestro in that position. Frimpong is expected to compete with Conor Bradley for that right back position under new manager Arne Slot. Of course, Arne Slot has done one full year in the Premier League already and actually won the league. And so this will be a good competition that the fans would absolutely enjoy. Frimpong versus Conor Bradley, who is going to take that role permanently. France, of course, reacting to the move. Some Liverpool fans believe that Trent already regrets his decision after hearing Madrid supporters chant Arnold instead of Trent, instead of his preferred Trent. Others are excited to see how he adapts to the Madrid system and compete for silverware in the new stage. Let me tell you this. Trent Alexander-Arnold doesn't really care whether you call him Arnold or Alexander or Trent. I believe what is going to happen in this situation is that the Madristas and the loyal supporters of Madrid will get to understand why he wants Trent, and he will basically tell, for instance, the prompters or the people, the officials, the guys doing his socials and doing the socials, that the name is now Trent and not Alexander-Arnold anymore, because that's his name. You get me? And his surname is basically his parents. So this is a big one. Let me know what you guys think about this situation down in the comments. Make sure you guys let me know if you love the word Trent in the back of his shirt, or he should have just taken his or kept with his Alexander-Arnold on the back. And hit that subscribe button, hit that like button below, and turn on your notifications so you do not miss anything that we do here on Pillar Sports. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.